This is a takeover. America is occupied. There's no question at all that our government is occupied, that Trump's administration is completely occupied, and they are not serving the American people. Israel is at war with American minds. They really do believe, and this is what's most fascinating, is that it's just a certain amount of money that they need to spend, right? There's a certain amount of money that they believe they can spend, which will outright purchase our perspectives. The psychological games are being played. And to their credit, they have almost outright purchased Washington, D.C., right? The money given to congressmen from AIPAC to get them to prioritize Israeli interests over America's sons and daughters, never-ending wars. A great example of that is occurring right now. Thomas Massie, who has for a very long time been my favorite congressman because he consistently votes against sending our money overseas, and he cannot be bought by AIPAC. He declines that sort of bribery from Israel. And so what do they want? They want him unseated. Trump he's very vocal. He is teaming up with AIPAC to unseat an actually America First candidate. So Thomas Massie joined Tucker Carlson on his show last night, and this is what he had to share about how they're getting involved in his race in Kentucky. Take a listen.
So what is the current polling in your race?
It's a single point lead for me. It's not very fluid. They've spent $10 million against me.
It's crazy.
And when I say they, I hope we get into they.
Yes.
And it's going to be close. It's just going to be, the result is going to be based on who turns out.
So it was 81% margin, 76, 75, like full-on blowouts in the Republican primary in your district in Kentucky. And now it's within a couple of points and you could lose.
Correct.
And the difference is they have spent $10 million against you. So I don't think anyone would dispute that. That's the difference. The money poured into this race from outside of Kentucky is basically pushing you to the point of almost losing, and you may lose. Where'd that money come from?
Well, it didn't come from regular people. It's come from billionaires, and 95% of it, at least 95%, has come from the Israeli lobby. So I'll give you their proxies. The RJC, which is the Republican Jewish Coalition, AIPAC, the American Israel Public Affairs Committee. Miriam Adelson, Paul Singer, and John Paulson went together. They funded a PAC called MAGA Kentucky, which is neither MAGA nor Kentucky. But when the ad
any
runs,
of them live? Who are those three people?
they have been, Miriam Adelson is the gambling magnate who's ironically makes money from the Chinese now gambling and not in Las Vegas.
And
so
she's
much.
literally an Israeli.
Yeah, she was born there.
Yep.
She's given over $200 million to the president. He puts her on the stage. He says that she's influenced his own policy and attitudes toward Israel. And so she's trying to buy a congressional seat in Kentucky, along with the rest of these groups that are probably, by the way, getting her money as well. And there's also another interesting faction called Christians United for Israel. They're really just another wing of AIPAC and RJC that's been used to co-opt Christians into supporting their position. And their position is more war, it's more strife, it's more bombs, it's send more foreign aid. And those are the things that I've been voting against. So the real reason that this race is a serious race and I may lose is because a foreign lobby has fully funded to the extent that they've never done in any Republican race ever before, my opponent.
Well, in Miriam's defense, she outright purchased the White House. Why wouldn't she be able to afford a congressional seat from Kentucky? That's what she's thinking. She's like, yeah, we've got money. And we have to cover this stuff because we just have to be aware. This is what's happening. They want into the schools. They want to change the definition of what anti-Semitism is to basically mean noticing what's happening, what this foreign country is doing. This is a takeover. America is occupied. There's no question at all that our government is occupied, that Trump's administration is completely occupied, and they are not serving the American people. This is despicable. It shouldn't happen. If you are in Kentucky, vote for Thomas Massie. I'm going to hope and pray that he wins.